Hi, I'm Shane with the Drum Center of Portsmouth. We're on the web at drumcenternh.com. We are talking phonics today, Copperphonics, Ludwig Superphonics. These are the smooth shell Copperphonics. I'm doing a bunch of them today. It's been a lot of fun to get familiar with these drums. Copper is definitely a new thing for Ludwig. Not a lot of manufacturers tend to mess around with copper that much because it's kind of a hard material to work with for snare drums. I think originally its intention would have been for orchestral work, symphonic work. It's very sensitive. But what I find is that it can be quite a beast to tame. Copper can be very wild depending on what sort of snare wires you use or even head choices. You know, when I think of particular copper drums that I've enjoyed in the past, they always tend to be shorter shell. And I tend to like 6.5, 7 and 8 by 14s, but I think with copper, it's usually the shorter ones. I think of the Marvin Smitty Smith drum that Pearl that used to make years ago. DW used to make just like a thin 5 by 14 copper that I enjoyed. Yamaha ones I liked. And so why not have Ludwig do it, you know? So they took the famous formula that almost everybody's tried to cop, and they've made it their own with copper, and here we are. Now, I get asked all the time from people, you know, what's better, smooth or hammered, or tube lugs or regular lugs? And my blanket answer is usually they all sound good. You know, the differences are very small when you get in between these little nuances. You know, the difference between a imperial lug, which is the regular lug, and then a tube lug. The imperial lug will just sort of hamper it a little bit more. The tube will let it ring out a little bit more. And then if you hammer the shell, that will dry it a bit and tame it a bit. And then if you have a hammered shell with imperial lugs, well, so on and so forth, you get it. So we have 5 by 14s and 6.5, all shapes and sizes, and I hope you enjoy them.